I think it
Magandang
came
gabi
as a
po.
surprise, sir, to a lot of people when you announced during the committee hearing that what you already have ongoing with the committee is a constituent assembly. I think that did raise quite a number of eyebrows. However, I looked up the Constitution again. I do acknowledge that the Constitution does not even set a process. Does not even set a process or use the phrase constituent assembly.
Exactly.
It just says
yes.
3/4 vote by Congress, of course, to be ratified by the general voting population. So there we have it. We don't want to go into a semantics debate, but I think the primary question for a lot of people is what is the process that you are looking at for this particular process of amendments? Who is going to define the process and what is the process that we are looking at?
Well, the Constitution granted the Congress the power to determine its own rules in proposing amendment to the Constitution. And the Constitution does not provide for the convening of a constituent assembly prior to making a proposal or amendments to the Constitution. In fact, neither there is any mention of about the constituent assembly in the rules of the House of Representatives. So
yeah.
my stand there is that once Congress initiates, when we say initiate, it starts with the committee. Once Congress initiates the procedure to propose amendments to the Constitution through Article 17, it is deemed to have entered into the exercise of its constituent powers. There is no need for a prior act of organizing itself as a body exercising constituent powers. Makikipagpustahan ako kung may makikita tayo sa Constitution na nagsasabi that we have to convene as a constituent assembly. In fact,
well, I think, sir, we all agree on that.
but-
A quick look at the Constitution would state that na wala ngang ganong process dun sa Constitution. But sir,
kaya nga
yes, sir.
nagtataka ako kung bakit yung ating mga magagaling na kongresista at senador ay nagtataka rin sa mga sinabi ko. In fact, let me quote Father Bernas when he was asked the question, how does Congress become or convert into a constituent assembly? Ang sabi ni Father Bernas, which is an eminent constitutionalist and a member of the Constitutional Commission in the 1987 Constitution, sabi niya, I suggest that that is the wrong question. A constituent assembly is a body authorized by the Constitution to propose amendments or revisions. So, Congress is already authorized under Article 17 to propose amendments or revision. In other words, the Constitution has made Congress both as an ordinary legislative body through Article 6 and as a constituent body through Article 17 of the Constitution.
Yeah, sir,
So
but if you don't mind, we keep saying Congress, and that is accurate, but that is also part of the problem, is it not? I mean, because even the definition of Congress has always been, every time there's talk about constituent assembly or a constituent process, every time there's talk about CHA, the basic question between the two houses of Congress is, when is it initiated? And what about the Senate here? Is it the Senate part of having to trigger that process?
that's why, Rabbi, we have our own rules and we were granted by the Constitution to determine our own rules in proposing amendments to the Constitution. And under our own rules, it says that by a resolution of both houses of Congress exercising its constituent power may propose amendment to the Constitution by a vote of 3/4 of all its members voting separately. So malinaw naman, bakit tayo nagtatalo dito? Ang pagtalunan siguro dapat whether voting separately or jointly. Yun kasi ang requirement na nakasaad sa ating konstitusyon. Yun lang ang minensyon ng konstitusyon. 3/4 vote of all members of Congress. It does not speak of convening Congress as a constituent assembly.
So under your proposal, Congressman, voting separately, kasi in the past, marami na, almost every administration nagkakaroon ng ganitong movement. In fact, merong ganito ring proposal during the time of Speaker Belmonte and Senate President Enrile. Ganyan lang, mas simple nga yung kanila. How is it different now? Saka, sa tingin nyo ba magko-cooperate sa inyo Senate at this point?
When the Speaker authored RBH2, it is expressly stated therein in the resolved area that we will vote separately. So, malinaw po. Yung agam-agam ng Senado na lulusawin namin sila sa pamamaraan ng isang joint voting, ay hindi ho dahil expressly stated in the said resolution that we will vote separately. Meaning, we are giving the Senate as a equal part of Congress having the power also to propose amendments to the Constitution.
So sa proseso po ninyo, kung ituloy nyo yan at yung Senado ay hindi naman kumilos, wala ring mangyayari. Ganun po ba yun?
Tama ho, Ma'am Duchi, kasi kaya nga ho tsatsya eh. Sa tsatsya dapat may kapartner ka eh. And therefore, the Senate should actively participate in all the deliberation. Otherwise, if the Senate will not actively participate, we having a bicameral Congress, wala rin mangyayari po dito. That's why we call upon our counterpart in the Senate to have an open mind. This is needed by our nation. This is for the best interest of our nation and for the best interest of the Filipino people. We have a 33-year-old constitution. It's never been amended. It's because very restrictive, very tedious. And when you speak about the timing, we speak about it is always the right time to do the right thing. Palagi na lang argumento. Pag nagpo-propose tayong amendment sa Constitution, hahaluan ng political provision. Now, the Speaker is very sincere. The product that we have approved or we will approve and the product that we will transmit to the Senate will all be exclusively for the restrictive economic provision. Walang halong
Yes, sir.
politika.